Hey, good morning, everyone. Hi, long time no see. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be walking you through how to set up a circuit in Falstad. We are going to be doing a couple of experiments here that I would love to actually do in real life and actually put stuff together, but alas, that is currently not an option. I think I've got a decent setup for you. I'll show you guys how to use it. I've saved a link to it in Classroom, so you can always go back to it. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here in the Discord. I'll be on Classroom. You can shoot me an email. So without further ado, let's go look at Falstad. So Falstad you've seen before. Shouldn't be anything too new here. The only thing different is I've kind of got a bit of a starter pack set up. So our most commonly used items are just sitting right here. If you want to, really, you can go and look at like the settings, but I've already set them all to be what you're looking. Actually, yeah, no, I already set them all to look at what we want. So this should match the behavior of our little black capacitor. This is a 3-cell battery pack. Here's a long bulb. Here's a round bulb. They should behave just like that. So what we're going to do here today is I'm going to set up a basic circuit. It is going to be a battery pack with a long bulb and a round bulb in series. Sound good? So here's how you use this. Now you could just like grab it and pull it, but if you grab it and pull it, it means you can't use it again. And some of these things you might want to use more than once. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to click it or highlight it, and I'm going to copy and paste, or actually just duplicate will work too. Oops. So if you click on something and press Control D, or see, you look up here in the Edit menu, Control D, Control C, Control V, you can copy, paste, and duplicate. So now I have our little battery pack, and I'm just going to go ahead and set it up here. So this is just like our 3-cell battery pack, like you've used 1,000 times. And I want to put this in series with a long bulb and a round bulb. I'll put the long bulb first. So I'm going to duplicate a long bulb and duplicate a round bulb. Don't worry about it if you don't set it the right place. You can always remove things, change their lengths, do whatever you want with them. I like to make things nice and pretty, so what I'm going to do is just make sure they're all lined up nicely. Now, I do need to connect these up, but I could copy and paste this, but there's an easier way. The shortcut for drawing a wire is W. So you press W, and you'll notice your cursor changes to this little cross. Now the cross here means that you are about to draw something, in this case a wire. I don't want a wire there, so just like in Google Docs or something, if you do something you want to undo it, you press Control Z, it'll go away. So I want to draw a wire, but what if I don't want to draw a wire? I press W. Well, if you want to get out of there, use Escape. So W draws a wire, Escape makes it so you can't draw a wire. Finally, if you just want to get rid of one thing, click on it and press delete, and it will go away. So I want to go ahead and hook this up. So I'm going to draw a wire from here to here, and then draw a wire from here to here. And lo and behold, our circuit is running. And look, our bulb even lights up, just the way we thought it would. Just our long bulb does. Now, if you ever want to help yourself remember things, you can always press T. T will put a little label there. So if I need to remember which one was the long, I can just go ahead and move that over here. This one's the round. And that way I remember which one's which. All right, so I'm going to be asking you to do some fairly simple circuits here, some fairly simple tasks in place of doing our other experiments. And we're going to be using some of the stuff on this simulator right here to really help us out this time. That said, let me show you a couple other little things you can do. If you are interested, if you actually find this thing interesting and you're kind of bored, because aren't we kind of bored, whatever, you can go up here and look at these options. Now, options here will like change colors and stuff, which is kind of fun. You can change the background, but ooh, that hurts, so I'm not going to do that. Um, Other things you can do is you can go look at different circuits. If you want to go back and look at any of these other things, there's a lot of cool stuff hiding around in here. There's other sorts of components you can draw, logic gates, digital chips. You can actually design some pretty cool stuff in here. But that said, here is here's our little circuit. All right, one thing to take note of is if when you highlight something, look at the bottom right-hand corner down there. Well, actually, up there, right, right. You'll notice it has a bunch of information. This is how we're going to have to take our readings, just by mousing over things, and we can see the values and all this stuff. All right, so that's it for the introduction. Like I said, if you have any questions, drop by the Discord. Oh, sorry, there's one more thing I got to do. I got to show you how to show this to me. There's 3 ways you can get me your circuits. So under File, here are the 3 things you can do. You can export as link. If you copy and paste this link into Classroom, I will see your circuit. So you can say, okay, don't create a shortcut. I think it's blocked by GoGuardian. But if you copy and paste this into Google Classroom, I will see it. Or you can save as text. Oops, not what I want. Oh, I want to do save, not export. So save as text. This text file, you can send this to me and I will open it, and that file will have your circuit. Or you can just show me a picture, and look, here's a pretty picture of, oh, can I open it? Well, I'll just let me save it. Here's a pretty picture of our circuit. All right, everyone. So that's about it for now. Again, let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you around. Bye.